Okay. So this is the suit file. Suit parallel equal to classes. That means I'm running these three classes parallelly, not one after the other. So each class will run on one browser instance. That means three classes, three browser instances will launch. So name equal to parallel classes suit. Test tag, thread count 5, parallel equal to classes, name parallel classes test. So this is the how we can set up if you want to run your classes parallelly. If you want to run your classes parallelly, this is how we can set that. Now, so let's go and do this. But you have to mention, see, this class and this class and every class as a browser parameter. You have to give that browser parameter, right? And also depends on methods need a username password parameters also. You have to give all these parameters. If there are parameters in your classes, make sure you supply the parameter in the XML file. Okay. How to do that? So test tag below, I can give first parameter browser. So which browser you want to run? I'll run on the Chrome browser. Whichever the browser you want, I'm not restricting, it's up to you. Chrome. So browser parameter is going there. Next. So I need to give this username password, right? Already we have, I'll just copy from here. So these two I'll copy from here. Okay. But these two parameters are only for this class, not for this. But this browser parameter value is for all three classes. Now, what is the meaning of this? 3 Chrome browser instances will launch. Each Chrome browser, one class will run parallelly. So there is no dependency on each other. All the 3 classes will run parallel. Right click, run as, not parameters, right? Parallel classes. Right click on the parallel classes, run as TestNG suit. See all three, so you can see here, suggestions and Twitter also. So this is the how. So this is also done. See, all 10 test cases are run parallel. So it didn't take much time for you. If you want, and you can see that class-wise, the methods also, it will list out for you. Class-wise methods also will list out for you. If there are groups, you can mention the groups also. But we didn't mention the groups, but there are many things. And if you want to see the report, just go and refresh. Not this one. This is the parameters one, right? Parameters one. But we don't want parameters one, right? So this is the one. See, 10 passed, no failures, no skipped, no retried. See, all are passed. All are passed. So class-wise, you will get the report. So each class, which method is passed, which method failed, how much time it is taking, all this you can find nicely. And if you want to see one more XML file, index.xml file. If you want to see, right click, properties, copy this. See this one. Show all the reports. And one more, you can get, what is the other one? The other one is, see, there is a parallel classes suite folder is generated. Parallel classes suite folder is generated. So this one, parallel classes test. So with this, we can close the TestNG also. One more, we need to run on different browsers. That's one thing pending. That also I'll show you. Okay, see, 10 test cases. Okay. This is how to run parallel execution. It's a very important feature. Please, concentrate on this. How to execute your test cases parallelly, classes parallelly means you have to set up like this. Okay. Now, same thing, I want to run this on different browsers. So for example, this test case on Chrome, this test case on Firefox, this test case on Edge browser. How can you run it? That is called cross-browser testing. So cross-browser testing, how can you do? Different test cases on different browsers. How can we do that? So same thing, what you need to do? You have to choose which classes you want to run on different browsers. Just select them, right click, TestNG. Where is TestNG? Maybe it selected this one, that's why it is. Right click, TestNG, convert to TestNG, and cross browser suite. Cross browser test. Yeah, I'm just giving the name, suite name and test name different. And parallel mode you select tests, TESTS, tests you have to select. If you want to run in different browsers. And where you want to put your XML suite file, select the, so where you want to run SRC, TestNG programs package below, I'm creating cross-browser TestNG.xml file. Finish. Cross-browser TestNG.xml file. What happened this? Wait. Okay, something wrong. Let's see. Cross-browser suite, cross-browser TestNG, and parallel mode test. And this one is, so June source, this one, and here you are creating cross-browser testng.xml file. Okay, click on finish. So this is the right one, and this is not the proper one. So cross-browser TestNG. So open this. But sir, what is the difference between parallel classes and cross-browser test? There is a difference. So this is not the same. See, parallel equal to tests, but here parallel equal to classes. So in the suite to tag, parallel equal to classes. Here in the suite to tag, parallel equal to tests. At the same time, you have to create a, how many browsers you want to run, that many test tags. 1, 2. I want to run 3 browsers. That's why 3 test tags I created. First, I'll say Chrome browser test. Chrome browser test. So I will run only one class. Okay, only one class I'll run. So I'll remove these two. I'll run only ZK demo. Okay. So for this, I'll give a browser parameter. So what is the browser parameter? So already Chrome browser, right? We have here, I'll take this. So that's the one. Only this test parameter I have provided. Now next, Firefox browser test. So maybe I want to run depends on methods. Okay, depends on methods I want to run. So what I can do, depends on method, I need a different, right? All this 3 parameters I need. I'm going to give. But this one you have to give Firefox. Firefox I'm giving. Next, Edge browser test. Edge browser test. So Edge browser test. Edge browser test. Edge browser test. Now I'll run only Google sessions here. It's up to you. You can run other test cases also. There is no, but I'm just on the time factor. I'm just taking only one class on each browser. Okay. So here I want to run on Edge. So this you give Edge. So this is how you can run parallel browsers. So parallel browsers means Chrome will launch parallelly, Firefox will launch parallelly, Edge also. All 3 browsers launch at the same time. And Chrome browser, ZK demo. Firefox browser depends on methods. Edge browser, Google Sessions test will launch. So then just right click on the suite file, run as TestNG suite. See, Firefox launched, Edge launched, so Chrome also launched. So all 3 browsers launched and they are doing their work. So this is the parallel execution. There is no dependency one on the other, right? So that what is the main advantage? Can anyone tell me what is the advantage? See, all 10 test cases are passed again. So what is the advantage by running this parallel execution? Why you need to run parallel? Why you want to run parallel?
We can do multiple tests at the same time, so.
Multiple tests, okay, that is one, but what is the other things? You got a report, see how nice report you got. Browser wise. How many test cases passed, how many test cases failed. Nice report, you will get it. So this is the browser wise, you are getting nice report. Sorry. So what is the advantage? So by running on different browsers parallelly. I think you are not reading at all theory, huh? Or you are not listening our videos. If you don't listen, what is this? Then why you are joining classes? So basically, it will reduce the time. Time factor important. If you run one by one, what will happen? It will take more time, right? If you run all parallelly, so they are doing parallel execution at the same time running all the classes. Obviously, it saves the time, right? So that's a faster execution and execution time will be reduced. That's a main advantage. Why you want to run on different browsers? To catch the functional issues on different browsers. Okay. Manually, if you want to run, it's a difficult, right? But the automation is at the same time you are running. Time will be saved, and you are testing the functionality on all the browsers. All these features you have to tell. So that's very important. Okay, so we are covered all the TestNG features. So only last topic left in WebDriver, that is actions class. So actions class, I'll tell you tomorrow. And anything pending, we in the TestNG, we covered everything pretty much. So, okay, how to run failed test cases. This I'll show you, but our test case didn't fail. And you will get an option here. So in the test output folder, you will get a failed TestNG-failed.xml you will get like this. You will get a failed test case. See, like this. Only that failed test case you can run. So by look at the logs and correct the test case, then come to the test output folder and see TestNG-failed.xml and right click, run as TestNG suite. Then only that test case will execute it. Basically here a browser we need to give the parameter. This was previously took. So that's why. Okay. And so this is the option now. If anybody asks you how to run failed test cases. So under a test output folder, we have a TestNG-failed.xml file with a failed test cases it will create. With the failed test cases, it will create, and that failed test cases, you can rerun it back. And so after correcting the thing, you can rerun it back. Yeah. So that's all about TestNG and their features. So we have seen how to do a data-driven testing with a data provider. And we have seen how to use a different keywords. And we have seen grouping how to do, how to skip the test cases, how to invoke the same test method multiple times, how to set the dependency among methods, how to prioritize the test case we have seen. All these combinations we have practiced. And also how to supply the parameter values we have seen. Right? All these test cases we have practiced. Make sure you also practice them. Okay? And tomorrow I'll show you last topic, that is actions class. So that by this weekend we are going to complete the WebDriver. Okay? Yeah. Tomorrow we have class. And we'll see too. And if anybody wants manual testing, please join the next class also. It's the next class. We're starting the